reckon you could turn the music down? Alright.
So, you join me in a 2013 RS5. I've had this thing for like a little less than a year now, and I'm now trading it for a 2007 WRX STI. This is just going to be my honest thoughts, so it's not exactly going to be like a comprehensive review video. There's going to be a lot of shit that I miss. If you want a comprehensive review video, you should watch like literally any of the actual like car review channels. I'm not some random VR YouTuber on a second channel talking about his car like it doesn't make sense. I'm going on a short little drive. I'll just talk about it a bit because this will probably be one of the few times I will get to drive this car again. I won't give it any beans yet. I gotta let it warm up.
You showed me a couple of the clips and he sounded like a little boy.
Holy shit. Holy shit, mate! Fuck me! Oh my god! Shit! That is... Oh my god! Holy fuck! Dynamic mode.
Okay.
Come on, mate.
Come on. Oh my fucking god.
I'll start with some of the things I like about the car. One, this is the last of its era. It's a 4.2 litre naturally aspirated V8. You know, I feel quite lucky to have gotten to own this car for the time that I have. What is this shot, bro? I feel like you're on my chin. The road tax is fucking terrible for this thing. I'm paying like close to 10 grand a year in insurance. We're stuck behind a loaner, mate. God damn it.
Back in your own car, yeah? Fuck me. Yeah.
Why is no one going the speed limit? No one's going the speed limit, please. Guys, it's a 40. Getting close to 20. What's happening, man? This is like a problem I have with the car. Slow speeds feel really fucking slow. You can tell that this is an Autobahn machine. This is a German spaceship designed to go 170 and not sit at 30 in a 40. I drove my friend's Impreza, and that is 120 horsepower. That thing feels faster than this does at 120 horsepower. This is 450. I think part of that is a lot of it's plastic. It's not got much sound editing.
Let's see.
That's all, mate. Mate, you're loving this.
You really feel the road underneath you. It's not as plushing and comforting as this is. All that stuff is great for daily driving to and from the gym or work or whatever. You also have a 4.2 litre V8. I mean, I daily it, but most people won't be dailying this. So I don't know why the rest of the car is set up as if it's a daily car. That's what makes the least sense to me, is you have a 4.2 litre V8. Most people that at least I've seen online buy this as like a fun weekend car, and then the rest of it's set up like a daily. I mean, the suspension's quite hard, but it's relatively smooth. You don't get much feel through your ass. Can't really feel what the car's doing underneath you. It feels kind of slow, to be honest, even at high speeds. This guy's going slower than the learner. We're going 20 mile an hour in a 40, bro. What's happening? Anyway, I guess let's switch it over into dynamic. Open windows. Oh, come on, man. I can't even get over, bro. Please. Come on, man. At least go the speed limit, G. At least go the speed limit. That's all I'm asking. RPM, 4.2 litre V8. It's pretty cool. That I'm gonna miss. It does sound fucking incredible. Now, a few issues I have, I actually went to upshift there, and the car didn't upshift. So sometimes the car just doesn't respond to upshifts. It's quite rare, but I noticed, particularly going from first to second, from a traffic light. Sometimes I have to upshift twice to get it to upshift. I don't know what that's about. I've heard that's like a relatively common bug. It's pretty annoying. In terms of upgrades, I've got a transmission cooler on here because the mechatronic on these things likes to go boom after a while because the car doesn't come with a proper transmission cooler from the factory. So the ATF fluid gets hot, that heats up the mechatronic unit, and the solenoids on the mechatronic unit go out and you lose all your gears. At least that's from what I've read online and how it works. So I paid like $1.5 grand for a transmission cooler made by Red Mist Racing. Hopefully that negates that problem. That's something to take into consideration. Small upgrades like that, when I say small upgrades, it's a pretty big upgrade. Reliability upgrades like that, because Audi didn't want to do them. The bushings at the front had to be replaced because there's a lot of weight at the front of the car and the front bushings get worn out. So those have been replaced with polyurethane ones. I replaced the front grille with a nicer black grille, replaced the badges for black ones. Besides that, I haven't, there's also a transmission mount that stops the transmission from shaking when you change gears as much. So each gear feels a little more like solid and significant when you change. So I made a few little tweaks that have made it a lot nicer to drive and reliable. But besides that, I haven't really fucked around with it much. Mainly because with a car like this, you don't really want to fuck around with it that much. You're not buying a JDM car, you know, you're buying like a German Autobahnmobile. I know some people are into modifying them a lot, but at least from what I've seen online with the RS5 community, there's not like a ton of major modifications that people do. And I get it, like it's a pretty complete car. The seats, no matter how much I adjust them, I can never get them particularly comfortable. And yet the Subaru seats, which have like basically like barely any adjustment, feel more comfortable than these do with all the lumbar support and all the electronic shit. I feel like there's so many options with this that you can never get it like quite right. And like everyone that sits in these seats ends up getting back pain. I've done a few road trips with it. I get pretty bad back pain. I adjust the seat 50 fucking times, still back pain. Ironically, with all of this adjustment, it's still less comfortable than Japanese seats from the 90s. These paddle shifters are added by one of the previous owners. The miles per gallon is fucking terrible. I get like, you know, 15 miles per gallon to 20 miles per gallon. What am I getting right now? I'm getting 14.9 miles per gallon right now. And we're at just over 2k revs. Oh, now we're up to 24. But yeah, it's all over the place and it's not good. Like, and this thing's been carbon cleaned as well. That's another problem with these naturally aspirated V8s is they need to be carbon cleaned every now and then. I got mine carbon cleaned just a few thousand miles ago. Miles per gallon is still dog shit. And the car's performing how it should do. I've taken it to the drag strip. It pulls like a 12-second quarter mile. It's fast. It's mainly the soundtrack that makes you feel like you're going fast, because the rest of the car does a very good job at making you feel like you're not going fast. Horsepower versus 8 fucking hundred. We had it for half of the strip. I am the motherfucker. I'd rather feel everything like I do in a Subaru than sort of glide everywhere like I do with this. I know there are people who fucking love this car and there's an enthusiast community behind them. To me, it feels like it should be owned by a 50-year-old bald bloke and not a fucking 20-year-old VR YouTuber. Once you get over the sound of the V8, which you never truly do, but once it's sort of worn off on you a bit and you've launched it a few times, you've driven it hard a few times, when you're back to just doing like the daily drive to and from the gym or work or whatever, it ends up just kind of becoming, this is going to sound like blasphemy, but like an A5. I owned an Audi A5 before this. This is definitely way better, but it feels like sometimes just a daily driver with a V8 in it for no fucking reason. Besides getting to floor it every now and then. But as a weekend car, but then even as a weekend car, it's like there's not enough feel to it to even justify being a weekend car. It's weird. It feels like the engine is mismatched with the body, at least to me. Maybe in Germany it's better suited to the roads over there, but here, not really the case. The wing's cool.
Not really. Oh yeah, the wing's cool.
Except people judge you for having it up all the time. Why did I pay for a car with a wing if when I use the wing that Audi community gets pretentious about it. That I don't get, because you have to press it to raise the wing so people know that you've intentionally raised up the wing. But it looks better with the wing on.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going fucking insane, it looks cooler to me. It like breaks up the design at the back. And if you have it down, it kind of just ends up at least surface level. To most people, it just looks like another A5. Oh, it's Ed and it's chasing. Let's say hello.
One little flaw.
What?
The parking system.
The parking sensors are fucked. That's no fault from Audi. That's because I replaced the front grille, and the person who replaced the front grille didn't align the parking sensors properly. In fairness, they tried to redo it again, but the new grille doesn't quite fit the old parking sensors right. They just need to be straightened properly. But for right now, it keeps thinking there's something in front of my grille. It's a nice interior, man. I really like it in here. When everything's lit up at night, it looks sick because all this lights up red.
Oh, and the sunglasses.
Oh yeah. I don't know how much I'm gonna miss this luxury shit. Hello, Ed.
Whoop. I just got that back there. Water pump, cam back done on it.
Oh yeah?
Full oil change, full service, yeah. It's all set now.
Four-wheel drive is fucking amazing. It sticks to the ground like no problem. I feel like I have to turn off traction control quite a lot in order to actually get any like feel for the car, because with it completely on, I can feel the car trying to like parent me a lot, which maybe is a good thing if you need that. I mean, honestly, I might need that sometimes. I do keep it on in the fucking rain. I feel like there's a little more feel in the steering. It's not as restrictive. I don't feel like it's cutting power in weird ways. I don't drive it with it completely off. I just turn it to sport mode and it does feel a lot better. But even then, it does feel like it's trying to parent you quite a bit. Why put a V8 in a car and then fucking put all this stability control shit on and
Everyone
like
doesn't fucking die.
make
To make it legal on
no,
UK
like,
roads.
Why put a 4.2 litre V8 in it that revs to 9,000 RPM and then focus everything else on comfort and luxury?
That's more of a Merc thing, wouldn't you? Like, you know, big engine, but like max comfort and max luxury. But with this, you sort of just expect performance because it's an Audi. The interiors have really nice finish on, let's say that. I mean, that's probably one of the strong points for Audi anyway, and it's like the interiors on them are pretty spot on.
The interior is nice. I mean,
the
seats fold. Like, you can fit two people in here. Like, it's honestly fine. I mean, I'm 5'8" and a half. I hate that I say and a half, dude. I'm just 5'8", whatever. Like, it's not bad here, and you at least have headrest, so like, in a fucking rear end collision, you have something for your head to hit against. In the Subaru, you're fucking nothing. Sound system's okay, like it's pretty solid. This is just the stock Bose sound system. You can get the Bang & Olufsen, it's fine. This in the middle, I fucking hate. I know this is for like phones and like just putting random shit in. Like you're doing a road trip and you want to lie down on this, you have this big fucking piece of plastic. Like,
What about the armrest, bro?
there's the armrest. And then, boom, freaking cup holder. This is what I don't get. This is a V8 under
Well
the hood.
designed, yeah.
And then like the whole rest of this is like designed for like family comfort and shit, which is great. Like that's cool.
It doesn't make sense.
But like it doesn't make, because you get 15 miles per gallon. So it's like where you go.
It's like, where are you taking your family
Exactly.
with this?
Where are you
Like,
taking your family with this? Pass me the phone. Show the exterior.
I was actually looking for you when I was coming in.
Yeah, it's a little bit dirty, but this front splitter's new. This is Maxton Design front splitter. It makes the front end of the car look way fucking better. Stock, it's slightly lackluster. This grille's new, black emblems, that's new. And then in here is the transmission cooler, so replaced crash bar, so better crash bar, better airflow. And then you have a radiator on the back. Side skirts, black emblems. This rear diffuser, Maxton Design rear diffuser, I added that. And then the exhaust is Audi Sport exhaust that they sold it with in 2013. What the Sport exhaust means, I don't know. I don't know if it's an X-Pipe situation going on. Yeah, I mean, it's a mean fucking looking car, man. I think, honestly, outside of the Gen 2 R8, it's the best looking Audi, quite easily. And you can raise the windows with the key. Is it better than the Subaru, though? I don't know, that's subjective. What are you doing? With everything lit up, it looks so sick at night, man. Anyway, those front doors. I mean, the infotainment system's not super outdated. It's my oil level. That's okay, nice. I did have an oil leak on this, like typical Audi, but I got that fixed. So the thing, like labor rates are just expensive, man. Everything for this car is expensive to a degree where it doesn't even feel worth it. It's just, I mean, I'll pay for it. I have the money for it, but it gets to a point where it's like, are you fucking serious? You know, like for like an oil seal, £5 part, I think, and it cost me 200 quid. This hasn't aged badly at all for 2013. I like how with the shift knob, you can switch over to the side. You can shift up and down like that, instead of just using the paddles, so that's nice. And then you just put an auto. I don't like that you can push it into neutral, but then you can't pull it back into drive unless your foot on the brake, and then you can put it into drive. The problem with this is like if you're on a highway or a motorway and you're in drive and like someone knocks this by accident and they put it into fucking neutral, you can't pull it back into drive unless you foot on the brake and then you can pull it in. So it's like, if someone knocks that on the motorway, Are you gonna have to like slam on your brakes in order to pull it into drive? I haven't tested that because I don't want to. I don't know, it seems ridiculous you can put it in neutral but not back into drive. Decent storage there, good bins in the side. Like, it's easy to live with, man. Besides the miles per gallon and the obnoxious cold start, it's an easy car to live with. This is my second channel, so the videos on here are pretty low effort. I'll be posting content on the Subaru when I get that. Subscribe for that.
Хэш, хэш, они курят хэш. Я бы тоже покурил, но у меня нету кэш.